Well, our confidence is extremely high right now. The team feels like we played really well the past two games. Up at Louisville, we played a good enough game to win the game. Unfortunately, we lost, but we do have some momentum moving in the right direction. We beat Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, which is a very tough place to win. So our confidence is feeling, pretty good right now. We have a big opportunity tomorrow on the road at Virginia. Within our offense, I have a lot of opportunity to drive the ball, shoot the ball. So I just got to take advantage of those opportunities that I get. And, sometimes I can create to give myself a shot or create for my teammates. But I've been consistent all season in scoring, and I'm just trying to do what I can to win. Their style is a lot different, than anybody we played all year. They run a lot of low screens and flares, and, it's something we struggled with in the past last season with Notre Dame, and then some teams started running against us. So, we didn't see much of them. We'll have a film session today before practice, and we'll get the majority of our film done then and then prepare for them in practice today.
Well, philosophically, everything matches when you play Virginia. They grind you on both ends. It's the tough defense and the team that runs the ball in football a lot, and they're just methodical about getting up and down the field on you, and they get a lot of third down conversions, if you will. They don't make very many mistakes. They don't take quick shots. They pass up a decent shot for a good shot. And because of that, they just wear on you, and they're going to be in more close games than a lot of number 2 teams in the country are, but they're going to win most of them because they're used to it. And then defensively, because they take quality shots, they don't get beat in transition, they don't turn the ball over, they have transition balance. You're always playing against them 5-on-5, so it's unbelievably hard to get an easy basket. They only give up a couple easy baskets a game, and so it's really hard to score. They're physically strong at the perimeter. I mean, their guys are. In fact, I saw a stat on one of the TV games that they played that their average height is 6'6", and Kentucky's is 6'5.5". And you don't think of that, but the guys that they put in the game, their top 7 or 8 guys are all long except for Parantes, and he's 6'2", normal size point guard. But everybody else is 6'6", 6'7". When they put Toby out there, they got a 7-footer. So their guards are strong enough. They don't really pressure you, but it's really hard to get inside their defense. And so you're always shooting a guarded shot. And then they usually get the rebound because they're big and strong and in good position. What happened in the Pittsburgh game is we were energized by some Roper making threes in the first half, by other guys making threes later, DeMarc making a couple, JB made a big one late, and then by our bench scoring, Josh making 2 baskets in the first half, City making plays at the end of the game. It excites your whole team because they want to see other guys doing well. They know how hard everybody's working and practicing. And then all of a sudden you just got a little more bounce to you. So maybe you're a little bit more aggressive going to a rebound. You're a little bit more aggressive defensively. So I really think it's as simple as some of those things that I mentioned. You can be a mid-level team in this league, low-level team in this league, lower level, and play pretty doggone good. You can have a game where your team plays really well, and you may not win the game. And I think that's one of the tougher challenges, coaching at this level in these situations is your guys not getting demoralized. And, almost the timing of making sure you play well in the games that you need to win. There's just so much pressure on some of those games that I think it's harder than people realize. And, it's one thing I think our football team benefits from sometimes. I think they overpower some teams talent-wise sometimes where they don't have to play their best and they can still win a game. It's harder to do that for some of us in this league in basketball. And, and that's a real challenge to do that for 18 games. It's hard to play well. We had 2 or 3 games last year where we were just not very good and got blown out. And we were a pretty good team. We were a 23-win team, top 6 team in the ACC. I don't think talent-wise we were that much superior to the teams that we were beating, because we did get blown out at Pitt. We got blown out at North Carolina, and we got blown out here by Florida State in our own building. You're never as good or as bad as you think you are. Just because we beat Pitt on the road, it's a really good win. We're still the same team that has struggled at times this year. And I think we're improving, but, we probably played a really, really good game at Louisville in a lot of ways and didn't get a win to show for it. And that's why the bounce back and to get a win at Pittsburgh in a tougher situation is really good for your team in a lot of ways, more ways than just a single win, just the mentality of it. But that doesn't guarantee you. Again, the next game is against Virginia. I don't know how well we'll play. I think we'll play well. We're going to have to play special to win. I mean, they're undefeated, number 2 in the country.